till 5:45, and then I gotta get home or I'll get hollered at. Okay, Larry.
The scene that took Leave It to Beaver off the air showcases a pivotal moment in television history. This classic experienced a dramatic turn when a particular episode sparked controversy and led to its cancellation. The incident not only shocked viewers, but also changed the course of the show's future. Many fans were left wondering about the decision that ultimately ended this beloved series. Explore the details behind this unforgettable event and its lasting impact on television culture.
I
think you better stay here and keep your mother company.
Every time something good happens, I gotta stay here and keep...
In 1957, the Cleaver family looked different in the pilot episode of Leave It to Beaver. Only two of the players in the original pilot went on to portray the iconic family we all know and love. Jerry Mathers and Barbara Billingsley took on the roles of the Beaver and his caring mother June. However, in subsequent episodes, different actors were cast to play Big Brother Wally and Ward Cleaver, the patriarch of the family. This classic TV series captured the hearts of viewers with its endearing family dynamics and humorous situations. The casting changes in the early days of the show added an interesting element to its history, showcasing the evolution of the beloved Cleaver family on screen.
Sit down, Joyce.
In 1957, the TV series Leave It to Beaver featured the Cleaver boys, who had a wonderful friendship. However, it didn't start out that way. When they played Wally and the Beaver, the Cleaver boys were great friends on screen, despite being very different ages. Initially, they didn't really hang out together. Over time, the two stars became close and formed a friendship that would last a lifetime.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Beaver.
Tony Dow got into acting completely by chance. He didn't try out for the part of Wally. He was just in the right place at the right time. He hadn't been trained to act. In fact, he went to an open audition with his friend Johnny White, who was a lifeguard at the gym where he worked out. As soon as he found out he was hired, funny enough, his friend Johnny was also an actor. Tony was an Olympic hopeful. On the day things went wrong, he was working out at the Hollywood Athletic Club. He loved sports more than anything else, and he was very good at them. He excelled in every sport he played in high school, with swimming being his favorite. Many people don't know this, but he was the junior diving king and broke a national record when he was only 9 years old. Tony could not break the typecast. Wally Cleaver was such a memorable figure that the actor who played him was stuck in the part. He was put in a box, so they only asked him to play very innocent and good-natured young men. Tony was unhappy with his job as an actor. It was hard, he said in Connecticut Magazine in 2018. People really wanted you because you were Wally, or they don't want you because you're Wally. Barbara Billingsley played June Cleaver in Leave It to Beaver. June Cleaver was not as tall as she appeared on the show. To seem taller than the boys as they grew bigger, Barbara Billingsley wore very high heels. Since Hollywood's image of women has evolved significantly since the 1950s, seeing a woman wearing boots while cooking and cleaning can be perceived as a humorous nod to this classic portrayal. Watching how the character was depicted in the TV series offers a unique perspective on the changing times and perceptions of women in media.
Thing to be ashamed of. It's the people who do the giggling and the whispering that should be ashamed of themselves.
Leave It to Beaver is a required study at some colleges. If you love this classic very much, you might not like the course. Sociology teachers use the show as a way to teach students about social rules and ideals. Despite its enduring popularity, the show was not a hit. It is the perfect example of a 1950s TV show, but never made it into the top 10 in numbers. Nielsen never ranked it in the top 30 most watched shows. The sitcom enjoyed a generous budget, even though it didn't do well in the numbers. Well made, it cost about $35,000 per episode, making it one of the most expensive comedies of all time. The last episode was a collection of clips from earlier episodes, upsetting many people. It set a precedent for how shows are canceled nowadays, with a send-off episode to tie up loose ends. The writers sending Wally to college was a pivotal moment that helped close the series.
Be just fine.
Sure, Beav. When you get there and see all your friends, you'll feel right at home.
Well, come on, we better get going.
Jerry Mathers, known for his role in Leave It to Beaver, wanted to go to high school like regular kids. By 1963, Wally and the Beaver were getting too big for their parts. The baby brother, who was always ahead of his time, was turning into a teenager. As he transitioned into adulthood, It marked a fitting end for the show about a family. Jerry desired to play sports in high school like any other kid, so he made the decision to stop acting and attend Notre Dame High School in Sherman Oaks. This move allowed him to experience a typical teenage life outside of the spotlight. Leave It to Beaver had indeed left its mark on television history.
Oh, gee, Dad, that's just like a kid's story.
Look, Wally.
Lumpy and Eddie, two of the most memorable characters in Leave It to Beaver, were portrayed by Frank Bank as Lumpy Rutherford, a typical bully, and Ken Osmond as Eddie Haskell, the kid who seemed nice to adults, but was truly a con artist. As the show progressed, both characters were not as prominent in the later seasons. Frank and Eddie both desired to pursue more heroic paths in their lives, leading them to work for the U.S. Army Reserve. Ken Osmond managed to strike a deal with the Army, agreeing to make appearances in the Army's Special Services in exchange for time off to record some episodes.
Well, it finally got so bad, my parents almost sent for the doctor to find out what was wrong with me.
Mayfield, the town where the Cleavers lived in the TV series, was a place made up of words called Mayfield. Fans were still trying to find the ideal neighborhood in the U.S., even though the setting was meant to be vague. Some people thought Mayfield was in Ohio because Wally went to Shaker Heights, which is close to Mayfield. However, in one episode, Beaver says that they live 30 miles from the beach. There are also signs that Mayfield is in Wisconsin because the Cleavers are fans of the Green Bay Packers. Wally mentions that his high school band played in Madison, which is another hint about Wisconsin.
After Eddie Haskell.
That would be something. Wally?
Yeah, Mom?
In the pilot episode of Leave It to Beaver, the Cleaver family are seen in their first house, though the exact location of their residence remains unspecified. Throughout the show, the Cleavers are said to have lived at 485 Madison Avenue and 211 Pine Street. However, the house featured in the first episode is different from the subsequent ones, situated at 1727 Buckingham Road, which was formerly part of Republic Studios on the back lot of CBS. This classic series showcased the Cleaver family's dynamics and comedic moments, set against the backdrop of these varied residences.
But most of the time, it only seems like a bad idea when you get caught.
Well, the next time, Beaver, you just look at...
In 1957, the pilot episode of Leave It to Beaver titled It's a Small World aired on April 23. However, the show's original tape was lost and went missing for 30 years. Finally, in 1987, the lost episode was discovered in an Illinois storage unit. The copy of the original tape was found hidden in a film vault until it was unveiled in 1987. This classic show's journey from being lost to found after 3 decades is a remarkable tale of rediscovery.
Want anybody to see me up here? They'll think I'm goofy or something.
Since its debut in 1957, Leave It to Beaver has left a lasting impact on television history. This classic show's portrayal of family values and everyday life resonated with audiences, making it an enduring favorite. Its legacy lies in its influence on future TV programs that explored similar themes. Even today, the lessons taught by this show about family, friendship, and growing up remain relevant, showcasing timeless values that continue to appeal to viewers of all ages. Leave It to Beaver continues to be celebrated for its wholesome entertainment and its portrayal of relatable experiences that stand the test of time.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I thought maybe a little firmness might help. I've tried
The casting process for the 1957 TV series Leave It to Beaver was rigorous and detailed. Each key actor was chosen after intense auditions and chemistry tests. Jerry Mathers, who played Beaver Cleaver, impressed producers with his natural charm and innocence during auditions. For the role of his older brother Wally, Tony Dow stood out for his boy-next-door appeal and genuine chemistry with Mathers. Barbara Billingsley, as the iconic Mother June Cleaver, exuded warmth and grace from the start, capturing the essence of the character perfectly. Hugh Beaumont, cast as the Father Ward Cleaver, brought a sense of authority and wisdom to his role, grounding the family dynamic. These pivotal moments defined the casting of a show that would become a classic in television history.
Boys, these are from Bellport.
The director behind the 1957 TV series Leave It to Beaver brought the story to life with a focus on family values and humor. Influenced by classic sitcoms of the era, the director aimed to create a wholesome and relatable portrayal of everyday family dynamics. Their style emphasized simple sets, genuine performances, and a light-hearted tone throughout the show. Collaborating closely with the cast and crew, the director encouraged a warm and authentic atmosphere on set, fostering a sense of camaraderie that translated into the on-screen chemistry of the actors. This collaborative approach helped to capture the charm and innocence of the show, making it a beloved classic that continues to resonate with audiences to this day.
She'd be mad because I'm not allowed to borrow money.
Oh.
The production of the 1957 TV series Leave It to Beaver involved meticulous set design to recreate a suburban home environment. Locations were carefully chosen to reflect the idealized American suburban life. Filming faced logistical challenges such as coordinating actors and crew, managing props and costumes, and ensuring continuity between scenes. Innovative techniques like multi-camera setups and live audience recordings were utilized to enhance the show's authenticity and engagement. The use of these technologies helped create a seamless production process and contributed to the series' lasting success.
She made me tell the whole school the truth.
Why, Joe.
Oh, I know I told a lie.
The creation of the music for the 1957 TV series Leave It to Beaver was a collaborative effort involving composers and musicians who worked to enhance the narrative and emotional tone of the show. The music was carefully crafted to complement the scenes, evoking the appropriate feelings and enhancing the viewer's experience. By working closely with the directors and producers, the composers were able to tailor the music to fit the mood of each episode, whether lighthearted and comedic or more serious and emotional. The composers and musicians involved in the creation of the score and soundtrack brought their expertise to the table, using a variety of instruments and musical techniques to convey the desired emotions. They understood the importance of music in storytelling and worked diligently to ensure that the music enhanced the on-screen action without overpowering it. Through their skillful compositions and performances, they added an extra layer of depth to the show, making it even more engaging for audiences. The music in Leave It to Beaver played a crucial role in setting the tone for each scene, helping to establish the time period and mood of the show. Whether through catchy theme music or subtle background scores, the music became an integral part of the viewing experience, becoming as memorable as the characters themselves. Composers and musicians worked tirelessly to create a soundtrack that would resonate with audiences and stand the test of time, ultimately contributing to the show's lasting impact and popularity.
None of that, Eddie. I'm responsible to Mr. Langley, and if you're gonna clown around, I'll get somebody else.
One memorable scene in Leave It to Beaver is when young Beaver gets lost at the fair. The director expertly builds tension as the camera follows Beaver wandering through the crowded fairgrounds, capturing his fear and confusion. The performance by the actor playing Beaver is heartfelt, conveying a sense of vulnerability that resonates with the audience. The cinematography heightens the drama with close-ups on Beaver's worried face and sweeping shots of the bustling fair. This scene showcases the impact of a child's perspective on the audience, eliciting empathy and concern for Beaver's well-being. Another iconic moment is when Ward gives Beaver the talk. The director uses framing to emphasize the seriousness of the conversation, showing Ward's fatherly concern and Beaver's nervousness. The actors deliver strong performances, with Ward's gentle but firm tone contrasting with Beaver's discomfort. The lighting in this scene adds a sense of gravitas, enhancing the emotional weight of the subject matter. This scene resonates with viewers as a significant moment of parental guidance and coming-of-age experience. The filmmakers and actors have commented on the importance of these scenes in capturing the essence of family dynamics and childhood experiences. They highlight the universal themes of love, protection, and growth depicted in these moments, which have made them enduring classics in television history.
Well, try the Orpheum. They have a children's matinee.
Orpheum, Jungle Massacre, and Wayward Girl.
The 1957 TV series Leave It to Beaver had a significant cultural and social impact by reflecting American suburban life. It resonated with audiences through its portrayal of family values and everyday challenges. The show influenced pop culture by introducing popular catchphrases and fashion trends. Additionally, it contributed to discussions on themes such as parenting, friendship, and growing up in post-war America. Leave It to Beaver highlighted the importance of communication and understanding within families, leaving a lasting impact on viewers.
Oh, Beaver, what did you let him near the paint for?
I wanted to be like Tom Sawyer.
Leave It to Beaver, the 1957 TV series, garnered positive critical reception upon its release. Reviewers praised its portrayal of family life and its humor. Audience reactions were also favorable, with viewers finding the show relatable and enjoyable. The series received several awards and nominations, including Primetime Emmy Awards for Outstanding Comedy Series and Best Teleplay Writing. These accolades signify recognition for the hard work and talent of those involved in the show. Winning awards like the Emmy can boost one's career and validate their efforts. For the creators, actors, and crew of Leave It to Beaver, these achievements likely brought a sense of pride and encouragement to continue producing quality content. Overall, the critical acclaim and awards received are a testament to the show's impact and enduring popularity.
Blue light for me. There you are.
You mean it's all over with?
Yes.
During the filming of Leave It to Beaver in 1957, the cast and crew had many interesting experiences. One anecdote involves the actor who played Eddie Haskell, Ken Osmond. He was so convincing in his role that people would actually yell at him on the street for being mean to the Cleaver boys. Another interesting tidbit is that the iconic Beaver Cleaver house was recycled from another movie set. The show's creator, Joe Connolly, had a strict rule that the boys had to wear white socks at all times to maintain a wholesome image. Despite the show's success, the cast never expected it to become such a beloved classic. Each episode was filmed in just 5 days, showing the efficiency and camaraderie of the production team. These behind-the-scenes stories offer a charming glimpse into the making of this timeless TV series.
Yeah.
Did you have a good time?
Well, yeah, it was okay, I guess.
Leave It to Beaver, a 1957 TV series, holds a significant place in film history. Its portrayal of American suburban life became a template for future family sitcoms. The show's influence can be seen in later works such as The Brady Bunch and The Simpsons, which also explore family dynamics in a comedic setting. Leave It to Beaver helped establish the archetype of the American nuclear family on television, shaping how families were depicted for years to come. Its legacy lives on in the countless sitcoms that followed its formula of humor and heartwarming moments, making it a classic of television history.
Don't go now, just when we're starting to have fun. Well, come on.
Have you ever watched the 1957 TV series Leave It to Beaver? We'd love to hear about your experiences and memories with the show. How did it impact you personally? Did it influence your perspective on cinema in any way? Share your thoughts with us. Engage with likes, shares, and subscriptions for more cinematic explorations. Let's start a conversation about this classic series and its lasting influence on viewers like you. Your stories matter, so don't hesitate to join in and connect with others who appreciate this timeless show.
Well, anyway, on the way over, we were kind of horsing around, and well, we wouldn't want to sit on anything, and